Hi, I'm just calling in to check whether you have found any more company contacts where I could apply for work placement.
Well, actually, no. I know I did make one or two suggestions before, but I did explain that I'm really not the best person to speak to. The work placement people are the ones with the contacts and the expertise. Have you been to see them?
Yes, they were nice and helpful, but I have followed all their suggestions and still I don't have any interviews.
What else did they suggest?
They said I should go to a workshop session on application techniques and interview skills.
And did you?
Yes, it was good and helpful. I found out that CV layout is different in your country, more details needed. But I'm still finding the covering letter hard to get right, knowing how to say things to be impressive.
That's the same for UK students. But you're doing the right thing. The work placement people can help you there too. They can check any letter before you need to send it out. I'm just wondering whether it is not just a problem with how you present yourself.
What do you mean?
Well, I've been having a look at your feedback. Actually, seeing as you're here, shall we both have a look?
Okay.
It seems that your written English might be pulling down your assignment marks. I've seen a copy of the feedback on your business report here. Did you see?
Oh yes, I have had that.
Okay, well, I was looking at the summary where it says, though there is some good analysis and insights into alternative solutions, the way that she expresses them is not always clear.
I spent many hours in library and did much preparation, but it is not easy.
No, nobody is questioning how many hours you work, okay? What do you think the problem is?
Well, I understand the questions clearly, and my business experience helps me to solve the problems, but putting it all on paper, in English, in logical and impressive way, it is really hard. I use a dictionary, and my friend told me about using the thesaurus.
A thesaurus is a good tool, yes, if you use it carefully. You may be trying a bit too hard.
Can you help me write better?
That's a big question. I can give you general tips and advice, but, like the work placement, I'm not really the expert, okay? Let's have a look. You'd get much better help from the English language unit, okay? They would look at your work in detail and see where you actually do need some help. And you know about the English classes and the one-to-one language tutorials?
Oh yes, I did go along, but I got my first appointment time wrong, so I had to rebook it. It's next week.
Good, well, I'm glad you've done that. Reading business journals and articles might help too.
Yes, I do that.
Well, what else do you think might help you improve?
Well, more conversations, I suppose, would help. Most of my friends are from my country, which is not good for practicing English.
Okay, well, maybe joining a student society would help your practice in conversational English. And how about doing some volunteering, maybe?
Oh, I'm not sure about that. I need a proper work placement in the industry, so that learning is not just theory in class. But so far, no luck with applications.
I understand where you're coming from, but charities and organisations, they have to run themselves in a business-like manner too, otherwise they'd fold. So you'd get experience in working in an organisation and also practice your English, and it would look good on your CV and might actually lead to that work placement.
I see what you mean. I haven't thought about it like that. It might be quite useful, I suppose.
Now, let's come back to your studies. Is there anything that we can be doing to help? Anything else?
I'm feeling lonely and homesick sometimes, but joining a group or society would help that as well, don't you think?
Oh, definitely.
And I don't know many UK students. Where could I find the contacts?
The contacts? Well, okay. If you look on this web page here, it lists all the student union societies and how to contact them. And this page here, it's got all the professional bodies represented in the business school, okay, with the contact for the student liaison representative. They help to set up meetings and discussions. And there's links from here, look, to volunteering opportunities. I really think it would be worthwhile thinking about these while you're waiting for a work placement to come up.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm sure the Student Centre could help with any ideas for getting more involved with the community too. I know someone from your country who is an interpreter for a community action group, actually.
Well, okay, slow down. I need to make a list of all these ideas. Well, I think it would be quite useful to get more involved in the community. Well, thank you for your kind help. And can I call in again next week?
Well, I don't think that there's much more planning we can do until you have tried out a few of these ideas. Why don't you make a list of what we've talked about today and some idea of which one you're going to try first, then email me the list and the plan, okay?
Okay.
And you can email me with updates, you know, when you've joined a society or a support group, okay?
Yeah. Okay, then.
Okay, and we're due to have a formal review meeting in about a month when the assignment marks come out anyway. And if you've put these plans into action, well, we should see an improvement in your conversation and written English.
Yes, okay, and I will go to English language support again to book some more classes, because I want to get good results.
Of course. Well, good. Thanks.